We're live finally. What's up, fam? You know what? This time it's not on Chin. We got a new modem. We got the new modem popping. Chin came in early. So all my cars are below us, and I couldn't get in, so I couldn't park. And I drove the Hummer today, and it's 101. So Mother Nature's my AC, and that's why I look a little sweaty. So what's going on, fam? I missed you guys. We got Marshall, Captain, the whole squad's here. We got Gemma, Donnelly Gift. We'll see if Black Rob shows up. Mikey Mukai. This is fine, I think. Dante McBride, Big Brown broke down on the way to the pod today. No. We're good. Look that up, Chin. He's fine. Forget who you got. Sterling just came out, I think, yesterday or this morning. I've been up since 3:30. I think maybe it was this morning, but he was talking about how they offered him a fight outside of the top 15. He turned it down. I don't blame him. He's like, what? I thought you guys were going to offer me something for a title shot. That does nothing for me. He turned it down. That's right, Abe. Nemo got KO'd nasty. He was calling out Armin. I know.
Says nothing yet, both online and on.
Mojito, hey B, question. Striking the spine, is that illegal? Yes, sir. Can't do a 12-6 elbow to the spine. That's frowned upon. Keep going down, Chinster. Tofar, hey B, you and Callan have any juicy guests on Fighting Together you're excited about? No, we don't have a ton of guests these days, brother. Nate Duck says no. The Von Flu choke. Yeah, you gotta give Chin some context though. He's not the best Googler. He's probably not gonna find it out in these 2 hours. So help us out. No, the Von Flu choke was Trent Miller on Dana White Contender Series yesterday.
But that yesterday was Thursday. That's what confused me.
Leland, when talking about the fan question last pod about who has pure great Muay Thai, you hit everyone but Cleo Roundtree. Correct me if I'm wrong, but his Muay Thai seems sick. It's good, but he's not like classically trained like some of the other. Bearded Viking says Dana White Contender Series is Tuesday. Peeps, go easy on Chin.
Thanks, bro.
Carlos says, hey, Chin, can I send you a link for the Discord I made for the brownies and then attach to the live and other videos? Yeah, that'd be dope.
We can't do it today because for some reason our chat is not working.
What do you mean our chat's not working?
Our actual official stream chat. Remember that thing we saw here? It says sorry, oops, sorry. But at least it's working for the fans, so that's...
Yeah. Mojito, thank you, B. I asked because if you watch the fighter on the Contender Series, the football player, yeah, he looked good. He was dead ass, striking. Be cool, Chin. Hashtag no Ian Gary. Give him a girl. I pay for YouTube Premium, so I don't see any ads. Tight move, girl. Mike Street, in the end, people always show you who they really are. It was too obvious that he did that for the broadcast, doing shit for likes, views. Can't get more fake than that. Agree. Patrick Martinez, let's get number 43 merch for the fall. Let's see how good these kids are at football before we start making merch for them. Speaking of pee, this is Omar. Speaking of piss, any word on the health benefits, Chin? Have you drank piss yet, Chin? Come on, dude. You want to get healthy or not, Chin?
I'm still too afraid. Once I do it, I'm going to put it on my Instagram or something, so you'll see it.
Oh, dude, you might get flagged, though. You can go...
No, I'll talk about it. I'm not going to forget.
I don't know. They're going to get direct from the source, baby. Like in when we were kids, get that hose, get that garden hose out. By garden hose, I mean your dick, Chin. The Stona, Big B, random question. How do you think you've done in Bud? SEAL training? I don't know, man. The underwater shit, like where they're talking about drowning. I'm a pretty good swimmer. I love the water. I love going in the ocean, shit like that. The running, I think I'd be okay. The no sleep, I think I'd be okay. A lot of the strength stuff, I think I could hang. But I don't know. I do not know. Like treading water and stuff, I definitely have to get down to like 225, I think, to compete with those boys. But those guys are badasses, man. I don't know. I like to think mentally I'd be all right, but I have no clue. I'm fine in like freezing water and comfortable in water, but when they're like holding their breath for however long they do and like treading and shit, I don't know, dude.
And plus, you're dense with not much fat. That's gonna be tough.
But all those guys, a lot of those guys are.
That's true. But I think a lot of them have a little bit of blubberish, right?
No, not seals. No, hell no, not seals. Those are the elite of the elite, my man. Did you hear that seal who tells like, tells like old like ghost stories on Rogan? He's talking about buds and training and stuff like that. I can't believe Rogan didn't realize how badass water polo players are. Rogan's like, what? They tread water? I'm like, yeah, man, water polo.
I didn't know that too, though. The water. By the way, yeah, that's a dumb question. Navy SEALs are very lean and muscular, but
yeah, it's the dumbest thing of the day.
I didn't know you were just treading the whole time in water polo. I thought you could like touch the ground every now and then.
They're badasses, dude. Yeah, water polo is very challenging. Very challenging. Yeah, he said water polo and wrestlers, which makes sense. Norm.
So Brendan Schaub went off on Chin and trashed him for being stupid, and then I think Chin kind of showed that he was stupid. First and foremost, I mean, Schaub is still blaming Chin for his shitty live stream. Now, today he was like, it's not on Chin. I showed up late. But the fact he's still like, it's not on Chin today, as if it was ever Chin's fault. Your shit stream doesn't work. So he's been blaming Chin, and then they got a new modem. But it's like, even during this live stream, it still buffers every 90 seconds while they're live. And you get this spinny circle, because he's in a fucking storage unit that's not made for live streaming. So the internet, it doesn't matter what kind of modem you get or anything, it wasn't built for live streaming. It was for like having office emails and stuff like that. So that's problem number one. So he's still just blaming Chin, even though it was his fault. The passive-aggressive shots at Chin, like, oh, it's going to take Chin forever to Google it. But then he started talking about the Navy SEAL thing. Did Chin think Navy SEALs are actual SEAls? What was he talking about blubber for? Oh my God, these two are made for each other. Two redacts live streaming out of a car storage unit. I bet you when people walk by, they snicker and laugh like, those are those guys. That's the guy who's always talking about Joe Rogan. And then they're like, I saw that Asian guy just hangs around here all day. What's he doing? And they're all whispering. Because these weirdos are loud and shit. Schaub driving around when he had those ATVs before he had to sell them. He bought his kids ATVs for Christmas last year. And then it's not even a year later and he had to go sell them. But he still bought himself a new Hummer, though, He had to brag about that, too. Yeah, got a new Hummer. Dude signed a new Podcast One deal for $1.1 million over 3 years, and $350,000 of it is going to be in stock. His last deal was for $1.6 million over 3 years, and he was going broke with that one. New deal, $500,000 less, and the first thing he does is goes and buys a new Hummer. Some redacts will just never learn. But that's why he's in a fucking storage unit in Texas and the fan's kicking on. You can't hear anything. It's just so sad and so pathetic. Him and freaking Chin are just sitting there, two dummies babbling back and forth. And you're going to set up a Discord. Don't even know how to set up a Discord. It's so pathetic and sad. But, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.